Let's go. First, new sounds. You now have an option to hide the UI. New settings option, including volume, different graphics, and experimental mode. You can choose which speed you want to go by holding control and scrolling through all the options. This includes supersonic speed, 4 times, and slow mode. When generating a world, you now have a lot more options. In the Civilizations and Kingdom tab, there are a lot of new features. You can now choose which countries will go to war. You can see the list of wars. There are also plots. Plans and plots can show you different upcoming events, such as joining alliances or creating rebellions. You can also see which alliances there are. The longer an alliance lasts, the more experience it gives to that alliance, which can give bonuses to the people in that alliance. Here you can see an alliance go to war against a single nation. They also added clans, which are bloodlines of related leaders. If it's gold around the image, it means they're a king, and if it's silver, it means they're a town leader. There are also these 2 new tooltips. One of them is if you hover over a person, it will show you the stats. The other one is for zones, for kingdoms. There is one new biome added, which is called permafrost biome. This biome will stay cold forever. It also grows a different type of tree. There are new clouds, rage clouds, magic clouds, as well as ash clouds. If you hold down shift, you can spawn multiple clouds. The rage effect will give you 100% damage boost and attack speed boost. Magic clouds apply power-ups. They can apply coffee and the shield effect. Ash clouds give you the coughing effect and the ash fever effect, which are both very bad. This update also added ages, including Age of Oak, Age of Sun, Age of Dark, Age of Tears, Age of Moon, Age of Chaos, Age of Water, Age of Ice, Age of Ash, and Age of Despair. You can also choose which ages you want to enable in your world. By selecting or reselecting them, you can also manually select which age you want. It can take up to 50 years for each age to change. Age of Wonder is the normal age. There is nothing special about it. In Age of Sun, fire creatures can randomly spawn into the world. In Age of Dark, the world goes dark. There's also an increased chance for UFOs to spawn, and work productivity goes down. In Age of Tears, it just kind of rains a lot. In Age of Moon, it's basically like Age of Dark, but with more positives. In Age of Chaos, there's a lot more war, and these rage clouds appear, which can cause people to go into rage. In Age of Wonder, these magic clouds can appear, which give units positive effects. In Age of Ice, the whole world turns to ice and snow. Snow clouds also appear, which can freeze units. In Age of Ash, ash clouds appear, which can give people ash sickness. Finally, in Age of Despair, it combines a lot of the bad effects of different ages. In this update, they added a bunch of new traits, and I'm going to be showing you how to get each one of them. For the Bubble Defense trait, you're going to want to grab a Cyber Core, wait for one of the units to spawn, and here you got the Bubble Defense. For the Thorns trait, you're going to want to grab a Super Pumpkin, place one of those down, and then the unit should have the Thorns trait. The Fertile and Long Liver trait can be found randomly among the population. A good trick is to enable tooltips units and go around searching until you find people with this trait. Another trait is the Infertile trait. This trait is pretty hard to find, but you can use the same trick by looking over all these units, and eventually you'll find one. Now in the Mind section, there's a new trait called Voices in My Head. To find this one is very simple. All you have to do is use the Whisper of War, and then the King should have this trait. All Orcs should spawn with the Nightchild trait, and all Elves should spawn with the Moonchild trait. If you're looking for the Mega Heartbeat trait, print a heart. Finally, if you're looking for the Light Lamp trait, place down a fairy, and there you go.